Nityanandam, this is Priscilla. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share about my experiences with yoga and how such a seemingly simple or physical practice as yoga is actually can be so transformative for your life in mental, spiritual, and emotional ways. How yoga has transformed my life in so many ways. So I first started doing yoga, just barely touching on it, in high school. And the reason I started was because I would have super bad anxiety, and I started, if I was ever having feeling like a panic coming on, or I was so stressed, all these things, I would go to the gym and do yoga. And that was my very first taste of yoga. And of course, that wasn't even authentic yoga, that was gym style yoga. But even then, for the context I had then and the understanding level I had then, I felt like it gave me such a sense of peace and clarity. So fast forward to a couple years later, now I'm living in India, in the home of yoga, where yoga was born by Sadashiva himself, and I'm learning it from an incarnation of Sadashiva in the body. So the most authentic and ancient form of yoga is what I practice here. And it has had so many breakthroughs for me because of how much powerfulness I feel. So the authentic context of yoga, which has been so lost in the West, is that yoga is not just a physical practice, it's not a workout, and even to the mental level, it's not just something to bring you peace and stability or clarity. It's actually what the definition of the word yoga means union. So yoga is supposed to be a complete uniting of you and the source, of you and the divine, of that finding and discovering that divinity within you that is also without you and around you. And to connect directly to the source through the body, through bending the body, we can align ourselves to the cosmic geometry, the geometry of the cosmos. It's a science, it's a sacred science. Through movement, breath, cleansing techniques, all these things are all part of yoga. The kriyas, pranayamas, asanas, they're all aspects of yoga. But what we see in the West is just usually asana based and very much a physical practice. But here I've discovered that through doing yoga, we do yoga here every day at 4 a.m. Yes, 4 a.m. And through doing this yoga, I feel so much bliss, so much bliss chemistry awakens in you, which is a perpetual state of such freedom and bliss and love for your own body, which is what I really discovered. It's allowed me to have so much love for my own body. And on top of that, that time I have, that hour I have to connect to what I cognize as God, the creator, the source, Sadashiva himself, is so beautiful, because in those moments, what you experience both energetically and cognition, the cognition you have about you starts to shift, in that you realize how much you're capable of, how divine you actually are, how beautifully your body is created to support you and to support life. And yoga is just so beyond what it looks like even from the outside. It is one of the most ancient traditions in Hinduism, and to be learning it authentically is such a beautiful gift. I would highly recommend, if you've never tried yoga, or if you already are doing yoga but you're doing a muddled form of yoga, a Western version, something with an inauthentic teacher, somebody who doesn't really know what they're doing, learn yoga from an enlightened master, from a guru, because that is the lineage that it's supposed to be passed through. It's actually a spiritual practice from Hinduism, and it can so beautifully work through your life in more ways than you can even imagine when you learn it authentically. So I just wanted to share a little bit about my experience with yoga and how transformative it really can be. So thank you guys so much for listening, and I look forward to speaking more about this topic with you as the weeks go on, because I actually am one of the leads of yoga here now at my guru's ashram, Paramhamsa Nityananda's Adinam. So I'm doing a lot more involvement with yoga, and it's been such an amazing journey, so I'm going to continue to share that with you all. And let me know if you have any questions or comments. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, and I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in again. Nityananda.